The frequency with which climate-induced disasters reoccur is one that has the world grappling for a solution.
We used to see drought every 2 years, a decade. Now we see them almost every 2 years.
Celestine says the shorter periods within which the disasters reoccur makes it hard for the affected communities to replenish.
That reduces people's capacity to cope and their ability to recover. And we know some livestock take about 7 years to replenish.
The developed countries are held responsible for the devastating disasters that occur in the developing world.
I can give you a country like Somalia emits less carbon in the atmosphere since its independence in 1960 than the United States does in a month.
United Nations Climate Change Conference is a platform that was put in place for the world to deliberate on the subject annually, with the 29th Conference of Parties scheduled for November in Baku, Azerbaijan. It is under the arrangement that the developed world signed the 2015 Paris Agreement that requires them to channel finances to the developing world for mitigation and adaptation. The developing countries are rattled that the developed world has failed to provide the finances as required. Uganda's permanent representative to the United Nations, Adonia Ayebare, stated at the sidelines of a strategic meeting of negotiators from the Group of 77 plus China in Kampala that their focus during the Baku conference will be on financing.
This is the year of finance. As you all know, the Paris Agreement, which was signed and adopted in 2015, said that after 10 years, the world will sit down and negotiate financing for climate change. And this year is the year in Baku, whereby we have to come up with finance.
Ayebare says they want a substantive increment of the amount to be provided in the form of grants and not loans.
We hope that this financing will be of scale and quality. What do I mean of scale? Should be in trillions of dollars. You know, the 100 billion that was promised years ago, we don't think it has been fully delivered as developing countries. Now we look for trillions of dollars that will address climate change.
The negotiators were brought under one roof under the auspices of G77 plus China, for which Uganda is the chair, with the hope to better prepare by having a consolidated voice of advocacy in Baku.
We form a formidable alliance, united by shared goals. We are here to advocate for the needs of developing countries and to amplify our voices on the global stage. Our collective strengths lies in our diversity. Each nation brings unique perspective and experience, enriching our dialogue and shaping our strategies.
Jackson Onyango, NTV.